Rascal Does Not Dream of Santa Claus, Bunny Girl Senpai Season 2. The ending music has got to be one of the best smooth, groove, slow jam songs that we've got in anime. It is such a wonderful piece of music. We did reactions to Season 1, the movies, Season 2. I like Season 1. It was pretty cool. In the movies, there was some good stuff in there, but Season 2, it didn't call to me. I'm never going to lie in these. It was just definitely not for me. However, Season 2, 7 days a week, I was thinking about Season 2's ending music. The groove is immaculate. It's such a smooth, slow jam. So anyway, I'm very excited to hear the full version of The Horizon Is My Scar. I'm excited. Let's go. It's so smooth. Printing 2 chords. Here comes woodwind. Feels like oboe. Maybe far off trumpet. Mid-range clarinet. Here comes some movement, percussion bass. And we drop right in. The 4-note sequence, though. Let's talk about it for a second before we get too far into this groove. I absolutely love this groove. It's so fun to listen to. That 4-note sequence, we have it in the beginning. The beginning is just wide open. It's like easy, breezy, just chill. Like we print 2 chords. There's not much movement going on. We drop in the groove. 4-note sequence. It's descending. When we come in when the vocals come in, you can hear mallet percussion come in. So the articulation, it's harder, but like not by a lot though, but it's a massive change. Like it feels like if we get into it, let's go back to like 16 seconds here. And it's a significant change. Tone of the bass, beautiful. Playful delivery and vocals. Groovy though. Oh, hold on. Stop right here. We'll get to this groove in a second. I apologize. We got to talk about it though. The vocal line is really cool. The delivery. Da, da, ga, da, ga, da, da, ga. That's already cool by itself. Like the phrasing and how that line is being sung. It's cute. It's playful. It's kind of breathy. It goes so hard against underneath though. The 4-note sequence with the mallet percussion happening, the bass player just being sparse in the groove. They get a little bit more busy on that part. We just stop that, but it's not much. It's like such a pocket groove. That is outstanding writing and it's outstanding playing. Like really, really cool. Okay, let's grab this groove. Back about 5 seconds. Here it is. And 4 and. Come on, man. We're gonna stop a chorus. We'll get to the chorus in a second. Okay, you know what? Out of all I've watched a pretty good chunk of anime at this point. This is one of my favorite like groovy pieces. Now, it's funky, but it's not funky in the traditional. We're not playing like boom, bah, goo, 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 like not slap bass, kind of like aggressive. This is like chill. We say easy and breezy, but you don't have to play a lot of notes. You don't have to play loud. You just got to play in the pocket and make it smooth like that. You know what I'm saying? And the tone of the bass really that's the like most attractive part for me. I like everything that's happening, but it's the tone that the bass player is getting. It really calls to me because, well, that and the way it's kind of syncopated with the kick drum of what's going on. That is the rhythmic foundations on the bottom that kind of design everything. But on top, the vocal line, the delivery is so cool, man. Like seriously, listen to this melody and how the rhythm, like the phrasing of the vocal line interacts with everything in that smooth, that easy breezy groove that we get with all the midtones and the low tones. Descending woodwind lick as well. All right, let's keep going. Here comes the chorus. Jamming, man. Listen to the bass tones. Oh God. I think I've only heard the full once. It's in an episode. It's towards the end. It's actually present, but all this other stuff's going on, so we haven't heard it like organically, just like this. The chorus is wonderful, man. It really is. It's such a good piece of music. I think one other part that's really, now you have to correct me if I'm wrong. I felt like on endings, wouldn't we get one character singing this? I don't remember if all, I might be wrong. I can't remember. It might have been some credit, what people typed in the comments as well. One cool thing that goes on in the chorus though, the unison lines, obviously pretty produced here because to sing all that melody with 4 people and just being that flawless on intonation, the tuning of it all, you need a little pitch correction there. But that's okay for this. I don't mind too much because everything is so smooth. Like, I don't know. It's the bass player's approach that also really gets me because we'll just rewind a little bit on the chorus and you'll notice if you listen to the articulation lengths, like how long the notes are in the bass part, they have more substance, they have more roundness in their tone compared to the verse. And that's a nice little shift to have for if you're a player and you want to give the listener, like, what are the variations going to be from verse 2 to chorus? What is that going to be like? This is a great, it's a great qualifier to making it not massively different, but a very different listening experience, if that makes sense. You can feel the length. There was a little bit of pop too. Okay, let's keep going. Now that's really interesting, almost like a 3-6-2-5-1 turnaround there. But this like little triple lit thing. I was like, wait, are we metrically shifting? Where are we gonna go? You don't. You just get it for a little bit. It's a nice little like, hey, bring your attention back over here, look over here, look over here, and then you bring us back to the groove. So it's a nice, like an audio palette reset. Like it just kind of resets everything for you. Next verse. Way different though. You can hear it, yeah? Oh my God, it's so good. Did you hear the difference on that verse? I imagine you did. I'm sure you noticed instead of like do-da-da-da, do-da-da-da, the moving notes, the 16th notes, now we just get half that boop, 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 boop. And on the kick drum, boom, boom, click, boom, boom, click. Way different feel. It's still funky. We're still in the pocket. It's still easy breezy. But what a different design. This is where you need to like really, hats off to the musicians because it's tiny little things. But that's musicianship. That's what makes like music really interesting when someone puts enough like time to be like, okay, it's not even, what am I saying? Like it's pretty much a requirement. You need to be able to do this. Like if you're going to be a gigging and like session playing musician, you need to have this in your arsenal. It's not like out of ordinary. I'm just trying to praise for folks that maybe when you do listening, you're more of a passive listener. If you do more active listening, you're like, hey, what's actually different here? You pick up on these little details, and these are the norms for musicians. But I do want to praise it, though, because that's why we get such a rewarding listening experience. That vocal phrasing is just wonderful. All right, back to chorus or somewhere else? Back to chorus. Oh, we get that rear, the glissando. Let's go. Bass player a little more expressive in this chorus. I think we got to do a bass cover soon. All right, where are we going? Okay. Okay, so hold on. Let's talk about it for a second. So obviously, as we come into this bridge, the clear rhythmic foundation is 1 and bum, dun, 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 just moving eighth notes there, and underneath that is 16-note triplets. So that's pretty cool. It's not like super like out there, but it's out there in comparison to what we had previously. Because before it was like easy breezy, this low pocket groove. So now suddenly we got these big hits on the downbeat. They're very pronounced eighth notes, and we got these moving 60-note triplets that are like, it's not distracting by any means. It still fits in the pocket. The math is perfect. It's just a lot more busy than the other stuff was. So that's a pretty good bridge to me. 4 and 1 and 4 and 1 and. Way different vocal phrasing. Oh. Did we change keys? Hold on. I feel like we arrived to this cluster chord that's kind of just sitting in the clouds. With like, I was like, where is tonality? Hold on. That was cool. What a neat effect. Like you're just kind of floating. Jump back to the chorus. God, it's so groovy, man. Oh, hello, bass. All right. Oh, I like the fact that we come out of that lick into nothing and vocals just kind of sustain right there. That's pretty fun. Again, okay, so this anime, it wasn't my favorite. You know, season 1, like I mentioned at the beginning, you know, it was pretty cool. I liked the movies. We got to season 2 and it just kind of, it didn't work that well for me. I mean, I'm never going to lie about these things, but I 1,000% always enjoyed getting to this music because this piece of music, like never skip, always listen. I don't skip the openings and endings anyway, but this one would be stuck on my head all the time. We definitely need to do a bass cover. It's an outstanding piece. Everything the way it was constructed is really, really fun to listen to. For me, that's something that calls to me. I know that probably doesn't call to everybody, but it definitely calls to me. But I'm curious what you think. Let me know down in the comments below.